Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Hood Point, where we give you them real folks, real thoughts, and their real conversation. Right now, we're having a memorial for Mr. Coach Byron Scott, formerly the coach of the Cavaliers.
That's right. Now we'll be back to the milk dud.
The Mike Brown era restarts.
Mr. Potato Head is back.
It's on again. Hopefully, he can bring another 60 games and probably a first round exit from the playoffs.
Hey, I'll just take going to the playoffs right now.
Right.
I'm tired of this lottery talk and everything and stuff. So what's good, everybody?
Nothing much, man. It's another beautiful day in Cleveland, Ohio.
Man.
It was just 32 days ago. Now it's back to 50, and 2 days from now it'll be snowing.
Cleveland weather, don't you love it? Where it could be 75.
No, I don't love it. Don't even go there. I don't.
It could be 75 one day, then it could be rain, hail, sleet, snowing the next.
Yeah, you can get all the seasons in 25 minutes.
Trust me.
That's funny.
Trust me. I'm full witness to it.
I bet you are. I bet you are.
Full witness.
In a matter of 25 minutes, you go through all the seasons. It'll be summertime. Then you see the leaves start falling. Then it start raining, and then it starts snowing.
Yeah.
But the weather supposed to actually be pretty decent this forecast coming up.
You been listening to Dick Goddard?
Mm-hmm. Man, I don't trust them damn
Dick
weather,
Goddard,
man.
Jeff Tanchak.
Just show me what the map looks like from Chicago on.
Thank you.
I'll make my
See,
own
I got
judgment.
a cousin that lives in Indiana, and I usually, like, when I got something planned big, I'll call him and ask him how the weather is there, because I know in about 4 to 5 hours what he got will be here in Cleveland.
That's good. That works out.
That's what I was
Pretty
telling
good judge.
somebody, like when the Indians was in Chicago earlier in the week.
Yeah.
The one game that was rained out and everything.
Right.
I said, we about to get that weather tomorrow.
Exactly. Sure was.
Exactly.
So, it is what it is. But I don't know what to say. I'm happy today.
We all should be happy.
I'm happy. I'm just
It's another
hungover.
glorious day.
Hungover. What you had last night?
Some of that Henny here.
Oh, man.
I finished off that bottle y'all gave me for my birthday.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. I was on security duty.
Security duty.
Security duty.
Security.
Stepdaughter had a boyfriend over.
Oh.
So,
She is about that age now.
I was on security.
Oh.
Hey, what you doing? What you watching? It's a pretty interesting movie there.
Did you sit in between them?
Nah, I was giving them space,
I'd have been like with my popcorn and just sat like,
I'd have been in around the corner. It's too quiet in there. I want to hear some noise. And I ain't talking about the TV.
hey, why the light out in there?
Well, most of these relationships now is pretty safe or whatever because they'll sit right next to each other and text and Instagram each other. And I'm sitting right next to
Yeah,
you.
they're right next to each other, yes.
Ain't that something?
Yes.
Beautiful thing.
Man,
Yeah.
it's been a wild week.
Real wild, man. It's been
draft?
real wild. The draft. Man, don't even get me started.
Shoot, y'all got who I wanted in the draft.
Oh, the cornerback dude?
No, Pittsburgh drafted
Which one? Which dude?
they drafted the linebacker from Georgia.
Sure did. Jarvis Jones.
Jarvis Jones.
That's James Harrison's replacement. We got Mendenhall's replacement.
So, Cleveland, we drafted Mingo.
Bark.
Mingo.
Bart Tavius. Is that his name?
Yes.
Something like, Bartavius.
I want to ask
Please,
his mama.
Go ahead.
What is the meaning behind that?
No. Keep on going because did you know his brothers?
No.
He got a brother that's like Hugh Tavius.
For real?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Said his mama just wanted to be different.
Is there like
That's different.
some Greek war to gods thing behind this?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. Was she mad at their baby daddies?
I don't know. I think he got two brothers. One is named Hugh, and the other one's name is Hugh Tavius, and he's Bart Tavius, whatever.
Okay. Wow. Yeah,
Look here,
that's
people. Let me tell y'all something.
name-
Stop ruining these kids' lives by naming these children all of these strange names. Soon as they apply for a job and they look at the application and see
They already gonna be
Bart
denied.
Tavius. Oh no, we're gonna get them out the way.
Their application gonna be through in the trash.
Yes. Yes.
Or they're going to
Next.
delete because most applications done online now too. So.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we're so sorry. We never received that application. Would
Oh,
you like to
received
apply
that
again?
email.
Well, that particular position has actually been full. so-
Right.
Right.
That's about as
Anything
bad
else?
as my cousin. He said he has a friend that named their sons Lamangelo and Orangelo.
What
Decipher
in the world?
lemon jello and orange jello.
That is
Lamangelo and Orangelo.
That's really not the.
Is
what
you
they named
serious?
their kids after Jello. Don't tell me they really named their kids after Jello.
Yes, orange jello and lemon jello.
Is that what she ate during the pregnancy?
I guess so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mom, as soon as I turn 18, you know what's happening.
Right.
I'd
I'm
rather
changing my name.
I'd rather
Ocho
be called,
Cinco.
I'd rather be called Lamont
Right.
than Lamangelo.
Oh my
That's
goodness. But anyway, what y'all fellas think of the return of Mike Brown?
The dud is milk. Dud is back.
Mr.
AKA
Potato
Mr.
Head.
Potato Head.
I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
I'm sure them season ticket sales not understanding it either. We'll see how that goes.
You know, I just wish I was in on the
Dinner?
because I want to hear what was said.
that tape came back.
What tape?
Whatever tape he must got of Dan Gilbert giving somebody the business.
Anthony Parker.
Yeah. Oh, he got it from Parker. He got it from Parker. Got it from Anthony Parker. Damn you. He probably still screaming, "Damn you, Parker!" That's right. Anthony Parker done gave Mike Brown the tape. He done came back with like, "Hire me or public.
Right.
What you want to do? Right. Let's sit down for dinner."
It's tripped out because it's like, why did you go through all that to fire him in the first place?
Exactly.
That's what I don't understand.
I don't get it, but oh
And
well.
and then me as a man, I'm the first thing I want, you know, I want some kind of form of apology or something, man. Is you just made me uproot my family because you trying to appease the backstabbing weasel.
Well, you know what? He's like Luigi. I'm a back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's back.
Honestly, though,
He's-
I think they're going to
he
be a way better defensive team than they were last year.
Oh yeah. But I'm
see that,
I'm
but
curious.
hopefully that'll
I ain't
translate
worried
into
about
some
that. I'm
wins.
trying to see what the offense is gonna be.
He's going to bring him an offensive
Interesting.
coordinator.
It's going to be just like it was before. Kyrie stand at the key, everybody else stand on the side, and they stand and watch Kyrie.
He can't make that mistake again.
Impossible.
Come on, experience should tell you. He done did that crap with LeBron.
With him and waiters,
It didn't work.
They should
Well,
be in the business.
it won them 60 games during the regular season, but in the playoffs, all
He gonna have to
bad.
step up his coaching decisions.
He done did that with the Lakers, and now he under screen because you had 4 possible Hall of Famers on that team.
No Phil Jackson. No Philly
On that
J.
team.
Thanks, Phil. We appreciate it.
Well, he only got 5 games, and he didn't get enough chance to play with the 4.
True, even though
So
he did
I
get
won't-
a raw deal.
I won't
He
even
kinda
say
got a
about
raw
that. He
deal
got a
on
raw
that.
deal there. But let me ask you a question though. So the Cavs got like the 3rd most ping pong balls
Right?
in the pick, right?
Niggas on lightning
So-
strikes again.
Right. So
Think they
so-
gonna get the number 1 pick?
now, what just so happens? What if they did get the number 1 pick?
Man, you talk
Do
about
you-
conspiracy theorists.
Do you pass up on Trey Burke as the number 1 pick because you already got Kyrie Irving?
Trey Burke ain't gonna be the number 1 pick.
How much you want to bet?
You think so? Noah gonna be the first pick.
I bet you he be second, and I bet you Trey Burke be 1.
The
Me.
debate.
I bet you.
Who goes number 1?
Cavs needs is a little bit different, even though they do need a physical big dude. But can Noah play center?
They don't need a physical big dude. See, we about to argue again. I keep trying to tell y'all the elephant in the room is the elephant that's down in
Rajon?
Miami.
Oh, you talking about
We
LeBron?
need a 3.
that. We do need.
We need a 3. We
But
don't
who would
need
you
a big
pick-
man.
But who would you pick number 1 with the first pick as a 3?
I don't know. Nobody. I don't know.
'cause
That's
it's
the
a lot of-
problem.
honestly, I don't see no clear cut number 1 dude.
I don't either.
I watch college basketball.
From what I've been
all year.
reading, they've been talking about that the number 1 pick is between Trey Burke and Nerl, whatever.
Noel from Kentucky.
Right. Those are
and
the
he
2.
coming off knee injury.
Exactly.
What was Kyrie coming off of when he?
Kyrie had a foot
Foot
injury
injury,
and
okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
But Noel is like a project offensively. He's like another Tristan Thompson in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
His upside is way more promising.
You think so?
Yeah.
Think so?
Way bigger.
He only like 6'10",
Taller, more, he do more offensive.
but he coming off an
Really?
injury too.
Really?
Yeah. He younger, he can tell me about that.
You seen
No,
all
he
this?
like a year younger than
You've been
Tristan
following him
Thompson.
since high school. You seen this? Yeah.
Check out.
So-
They ought
so
to
you
make
just-
an exception and let Wiggins come out in the draft. You know.
Who is Wiggins?
Andrew Wiggins. He from Canada. His father, Mitchell Wiggins, played for the Houston Rockets. He's like the number two kid or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Jabari Parker is number 1.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So but let's go back
Wiggins
to
a
Spence
monster.
because I really want to find out. I mean, I watched college basketball too and high school balls, and he hasn't shown me anything that
That's why I said he hasn't really.
he's going to
shown me
produce
too
more than
much.
what Tristan Thompson's doing.
Right.
All he showed to me is that he's long, he can run the floor, and he can jump and
And
block
he can block
shots.
shots.
That's it. Tristan Thompson is a 15-foot jumper away from being an Eastern Conference All-Star. So you mean to tell me this guy? You don't think so? You want to
Yeah.
put money on that? I guarantee you, within the next year or two, if
Next
he
year,
develops a 15-foot jumper,
He can average like 16
he will
and 12.
be an all-star in the East. And think about the teams in the East. Kevin Garnett is about to be gone, so he's going to free up a spot.
Stoudemire
What-
is gone.
What other power forwards really in the East is there left?
Not really, no.
But you talking about just them two compared to each other, how who's better than who?
He's. I like Tristan, and then, and y'all know I rode Tristan's back. I couldn't stand him. I wanted him to kick rocks, but I am a
Right.
big supporter of him now because he's grown by
well,
leaps and
improvement.
bounds,
Yes.
man.
He's
over-
basically, to me, the leader of that team.
He stepped it up when everybody went out and got hurt. He stepped it up, and now
Yeah,
he's
Played
the last
82
couple of
games.
yeah. He's played all 82 games, and he stepped
In
it
them
up.
last-
They got
them
30
last-
some,
right.
30 something of them games. He had a double in. And it,
Right.
Last 20 of them, last 20 games, he really was like one of the leaders.
Yeah, he's the leader
Yeah.
of the team.
that's why I say he's a
Which is what you
15
want to
footer.
see. Which is really what you want to see.
Right.
At the end of the day, going into next
I
year,
think-
okay, I know, I see who putting it on.
I think the Cavs will probably draft a small forward,
They have to.
or they might draft a bigger guard. A bigger guard. Because truthfully, I'm gonna be honest. I like Deion Waiters coming off the bench because he can give you a quick 17 off the
Yeah,
bench,
I can see that. I can see that.
and he can play both positions. He can play.
Yeah, he could play two or the
Kyrie
one.
can play. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, UCLA.
Muhammad.
Muhammad.
Yeah, I like him. I like Muhammad.
He's
I
cool.
like him.
He's cool. But
It'd be interesting, man.
it's gonna be
It's
Are
gonna be
you
interesting.
listening, Grant?
interesting. Right now, but like in the mock draft I seen, they got the Cavs selecting Otto Porter right now
Yeah,
at the 3rd pick.
yeah.
Yeah. He was pretty good, but he got to get him a shot.
And he need to get some weight.
Third
Yeah.
most balls, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
How'd that work out?
that's what happens
It's
when
not
you
a lot
tank
of
your
big time
season.
players this year.
Man,
That's what happens when you tank your season.
how'd
I'm
that
tired.
happen?
And you got a coach that stands up there like the Oscar trophy.
Now, let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think Byron Scott got a raw deal?
Yes.
Or do you think his
Next
firing was justified?
Raw deal. Next question.
I think so too, raw deal. I think they could have kept him this
to-
year.
Just one more.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
coulda kept him this year.
especially with this year, all the injuries that they had, man. He was playing behind the 8 ball the whole year.
And the
Right.
dynamics of the team really doesn't seem like it was about to change drastically.
Right.
No.
It wasn't like they was about to do a full turnover.
Right.
Now my
They got-
thing is this: Chris Grant should be looking over his shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
now,
Oh, he should be.
'cause he put this roster together for Byron Scott.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can say all you want. Well, we want to be competitive and stuff, but look what he had. You had Luke Walton playing in stretch time. I mean, in game
They
time.
had to, man. Ain't nobody else over there that can run the offense.
And
You
And
got
I mean-
Kyrie hurt and
Right.
D Wade is hurt. Who else going? Livingston. He can't run play 48 minutes.
Nah, he did.
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah.
I didn't even know dude can dunk and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Oh yeah.
LeBron was 2007, 2003. It was the same year. He was a senior at the same time, and there was two: Carmelo, LeBron James, and him was the top guards.
There was
players in the country.
there was one more. and they actually are doing a documentary on this guy. I can't
Who is
think of
that?
the guy's name.
Who is that? I went to that McDonald's game.
No, there's another guy that they're doing a documentary. I just saw it the other day. Oh my goodness, that's gonna kill me. That he was supposed to. They actually thought that he was supposed to be better than LeBron.
Wait a minute. Didn't
And he
LeBron?
got-
Wait a minute. I just seen the pictures of the top 25 something or whatever.
And he, oh, what is his name? But
New York, Sam.
yeah,
Big dude.
Yeah, he big now, but he.
Yeah, he was just
Yeah,
yeah. I just seen the
Didn't-
picture they talked about.
Yeah, he.
Didn't LeBron out hoop him in a?
That's what
camp or
happened. That was his
something like
downfall.
That was his
Yeah.
downfall.
And
From
he
there,
went
it was
down
it-
from there. Yeah.
Yes,
And I think like LeBron was like a 10th grader or something.
something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah, they say man.
Yeah, but
they
he
say,
was
man,
like the best dude in America.
Yeah.
And then LeBron.
And
came
LeBron
in there,
was like
out-hooped
second.
him,
LeBron
and
came
I guess
in
he
there
went into a
like
state of depression.
right.
Yep.
I used to follow all that AAU stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it was a
Yeah.
tournament in New York. It was at Adidas Classic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
They said LeBron killed him.
Just got an update.
Same size.
Defensive end John Simon from The Ohio State University just got drafted by the Ravens.
Wow. Wow. Now, if we go ahead on to the draft. Now,
Really?
what you think about the Browns draft picks so far?
Dave? You got you gonna comment on that?
Man, it is what it is. I don't care until I see that the team that's on the field on the first
Be
game
honest.
of the season.
Be
It
honest.
is what it is.
Far as you could say, Best is another draft pick in a sense. I think he's going to help weeding out a lot on third down and everything.
Who?
Devon Best, they carried him in.
Oh
the
yeah,
trade.
yeah, I like it. I
Yeah.
like that. But we
I like that. That's
we
like
said the
another
draft
draft
picks.
pick.
We ain't
But
saying
that's
the
like
trade.
but that's,
we talking
I
draft
know.
picks.
I know.
Stick with your question. Now you want to talk about the trade?
Don't get me
That's
wrong.
cool.
Okay,
Until
I
they hit
preferred
the field. It doesn't
honestly.
matter.
I preferred McClain, but I'm not mad about the Mingo pick.
McLean.
The cornerback.
Oh, Milner.
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 Oops. Milner. I preferred Milner because we
Yeah.
do need a corner.
Forget the
Bad.
Browns. Bring on the naked strippers.
I know that's right. Hey,
Hey, you got
want-
strippers in the
That's the
building?
rush.
You know what you need to do? You need to call up Quentin Groves. He'll hook you up with that.
Exactly.
I don't know. Depends on
Man.
Because if you've ever watched them old episodes of Cops, the stripper that was normally in the room was some old upgraded cop that
Right.
normally town they looked a little masculine. So
Right.
Right.
What picture did he see that he was?
He
gonna
did it
put-
online or something, didn't he? Or
Yeah,
did
I'm
he
saying,
call?
What picture did they? Oh, they probably had the fly chick online.
I just want to know.
He called some dating thing
Yeah.
on some back of some magazine.
Back of magazines.
Right.
Scene.
Back of a
It was free.
magazine?
Yeah.
Magazine.
Dude got millions of dollars.
Was it 3.8?
It ain't even the millions of dollars. Look.
Hey, he
Look
came
here.
with, he
All
came
right.
wearing condoms.
I'm gonna
He
throw.
brought some
I'm
protection.
gonna throw off my deacon clothing, and I'm gonna
Check
just put
out.
on my regular clothing. Now
He
look,
coulda
now,
got the bro-
if all three of us is all football players for the Browns,
Right.
and y'all, I'm new to the town. I'm gonna ask y'all about the hookups
Right.
instead of grabbing the Scene magazine.
I'm sure,
Right.
Try to get the
I'm
hookup.
sure there is a team hookup.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody
He coulda
knows
talked-
somebody.
He could have talked to Trent Richardson or somebody.
Anybody.
Could have just went down to Christie's and walked in. So I play for the
I'm
Browns.
Quentin
Check
Grove
out.
for the Browns.
He
That's it.
could. Check out. He could have went down on West 6 on
Baby,
a
that
Friday
means
or
it's money
Saturday.
outside.
Exactly. Let's go. 2.8 million. Just walk in the building. Let's go.
He could have went down to any place. Any
Christie's.
place. He could have went down on West 6,
Man.
tops and bottoms.
You know what?
He could have just walked out of the Browns training camp.
Exactly. He could have just somebody.
Right.
Somebody knows somebody.
What you mean?
There's always a groupie there.
Yes.
I'm sure there's a guy that's standing on the end of
Shit, he could have hit me up.
You need.
Oh, that didn't sound too good.
Gotcha.
He could have hit me up. Out of the moment.
Oh, back up, dude.
Right.
Could have hit you. I don't
He
think
could have hit
so.
me up.
Okay.
Come on.
TMI.
As we do every Saturday, and that's where the show just went.
No,
downhill.
not like that. I'm talking about as far as getting some brizzle.
I understand, but that ain't how it sounded, Keith.
Getting some
He could have
brizzle.
hit me up.
No, not hit me up like that. Hell no.
Keith, pick up.
You know.
We was waiting for the female part to come in.
Shit, he
It
could have
was
called
taking too long to-
Spence.
He was taking
Check
too long
out.
to connect the dots.
Like, he be like this, every trip. Some grits off.
Right. But hey,
He just standing at the end of the Berea at the end of the thing, touchdown. He got the
Damn.
Brizzards on it. And they be like, the dude with the dreads with the Brizzard t-shirt, that's who you see after.
I want to, and the next question is, I want to know the conversation he had with his wife once it came out.
oh, he's married?
Oh yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, when
he married.
somebody had to bail him out.
Well, the only thing he said is, "I apologize to my family in the fans of the
Yeah, he
Cleveland."
never
That's
says
it.
directly
Nothing
to it.
about his wife at all.
No. Yeah, that's because as of right now, you talk about somebody on lockdown. Dude, please.
The key to life is a happy wife.
The Rottweiler's got him by the shorts right now.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh, he's sleeping in our house.
Man, yeah.
that's tough.
He's sleeping in the garage.
No, you're not. He's sleeping at the Browns complex.
They're like, we have facilities for situations like
Right.
this.
In his locker.
Right, in his locker, propped up.
Now, like I said, I'm sure every team, just like going back with Kobe, out there with the chick in Colorado, you know, every team has somebody they can make a call to and be like, hey, I'm in a situation.
All he had to do was call Joe Hayden.
Is it?
The way he be kicking it.
Right.
I know he knows some folks.
He could have called
Man,
Joe. Hey,
The little black book is up in the rafters at the Brown Stadium, man. Just grab it and just
Right.
thumb through it.
Oh, I'm gonna be on the east side of town. Let me see, east side.
But I give him. He was practicing safe sex.
Oh yeah, he had
Yeah.
the condom. Yeah,
because he
Yeah.
brought condoms, so he probably got $200 at the bank, stopped at the store, bought the 3-pack, but whatever it was, because he had $192 or something like that,
195,
198, 97 and
yeah,
50 cents left
something
on
like
him. So
that,
you know,
right.
he stopped, got condoms. He said, "I got 100 for the chick, maybe a $50 tip, and then I saw him give me something to eat after everything goes down."
No, what he did is he stopped at the ATM first. Then he
Yeah.
stopped at the Flying J.
Yeah,
Then,
gave a little money back.
yeah, right. And then he went and seen the hooker.
Oh, Chris.
I'm gonna tell you.
I mean, Bale, pick up. Chris, pick up.
I'm gonna tell you, it's been a crazy week for the Browns because Haslam under that scrutiny with the IRS.
Oh, it's starting to go bad now. Because as long as he was able to get
IRS and the
all the other
feds.
companies, all the other companies that kind of fall in line, the ones he was reaching out to, but they got that little rogue set now that's like, they done got a lawyer and he like, do not contact my clients, please. So now everyone after that is now falling in behind that
Right.
list of clients. So, next.
All I'm gonna say,
Former direction.
if the IRS and the feds are got at your door,
It's a wrap.
it is not gonna
It's a
end
deal.
good.
Well, it might be close. It's not good, but at least they didn't take him into custody.
No, they ain't taking him into custody.
Just like,
Now, if it was bad, yeah, he been need to get bailed out.
well, here, real quick, the guys had Tony Zarelli from 19 Action News on High on Sports on Monday. Tony even said, if the IRS or the feds come knocking at your door, they've already done their investigation
Right.
years ago or months
Right.
ago, and they already have a case against you. So
Yep.
you're done.
Yeah.
We just need to see how we're gonna present it before we actually say, we're gonna need for you to call Goodell. But wait a minute now. Now don't he got this $3 million payment left for the purchase of the team?
Yeah, he
You got
all right.
300 million.
Is it
Yeah.
300,000 or 3 million?
300 million.
No, it ain't 300 million.
I think it's
Yeah.
it's 3 million. No, it's
300 million.
Yeah, it's $300 million.
It's 300
300
million
million.
left.
Yeah, because he paid
He
paid
paid
$1 billion, and he owed Lerner another 300 million.
So if he's not able to commit the promise of the sale,
Then the league will take the team over.
Exactly.
Yep.
NFL take over.
son of a boop,
And then
boop, boop.
we're going
At that
through
point
the
in
same turnaround cycle again.
Nah, at that one time, I think we're gonna just see a total rebellion, and all the Browns fans are gonna just take over the stadium, give us the team, and give us the keys.
Isn't
and leave us alone.
isn't the Packers owned by the people?
Yes,
I think the Browns gonna accomplish the same thing.
they
At
probably
the end of the
will.
day.
That's how it should be, man. Our fans should own the Browns.
I
Period.
agree. I agree.
So we have enough. There's enough Browns backers around the country that they will fly in. It will be a sit-in. We'll never leave the stadium ever. And
But the only downfall to that, there'd be a party at the stadium every day.
hell
sure
yeah,
would.
we own it.
Man, know what they need to do, Chris? If the fans own the team, they need to bring the dollar beer night to like they had at the Indian Stadium years ago.
Man.
Dollar beer night at a Browns game.
Well, they got
that
a
cannot
Browns
be at the
game.
Pittsburgh game.
They've already got $4 beers over at the Progressive.
J,
At
right,
Progressive.
Progressive. I still
and
call it the J.
$3 hot dogs.
Yep.
Brother Eric, I'm going to go along with you, sir. We're going to start a movement. We're going to start a movement to change it from Progressive Field, and I vote for Eric's name, Feller Field.
Feller Field. That's right.
We're
That'd be good.
going to start going with Feller Field.
Feller Field.
Feller Field.
So at one day, Progressive might say, "Hey, Progressive would like to change the name from Progressive Park to Progressive Presents Feller Field."
Mm-hmm.
And
That would
we
be
would like to
good.
get a nice big bonus out of that, please.
Right.
Check. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Man.
I don't know how much they paid over the next 50 million years for that, but we wanted just a small
Right.
little reference bonus.
Right. Hey, I got another question. I don't know if y'all heard during the week. Did you hear about the mother that beat up the boy that was trying to sell his son heroin?
What?
Wait a minute. Trying to sell her son here?
Her son has been addicted to heroin, and he was trying to quit, but the boy, I guess, at his school kept trying to get him to use it and use it. So the mama got a baseball bat and beat up the boy, and now she's got charges against her for it.
Never stick. Plead not guilty.
No, I
There's
heard
not a
that.
jury that's going to convict him.
I heard the story about the woman that
Do it.
tied up her kid and beat her kid or something, and then the charges. Well, here's the charges for kidnapping.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how can you charge her with kidnapping? I mean, the kid was in her house.
Well, I think
That's where the kid lives. So, I mean, how could you get the mother with kidnapping?
I think because she had her tied up. I think somehow because guys that do like rape their wives or something like that or beat down and hold them hostage in their house. They kind of get the same thing. They kind of tack on that kidnapping charge because I think it's because she had her tied to the table in the house or whatever, naked.
Gee,
and beat
I
her.
wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
Hey,
know
I'm just
about
saying.
that either, Chris.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I don't tie up my wife. I don't know anything
I don't
about
know
that.
anything about that.
I'm just saying that people get attached with that kidnapping.
So you mean
charge.
to tell me that Audrey, they come in here, she be selling kidnapping stuff? Kidnapping supplies?
I don't know.
You better watch,
Hey,
man.
they're called bondage kits.
No, that's kidnapping equipment.
She's gonna be in handcuffs in next week.
You be up there like this.
What'd you say?
Yeah, but
You want bondage? Here you go.
Here you go.
But the father went over there. She called the father, say, "Come get your daughter." He goes in there. He like, I don't understand. Da da da. She like, I'm taking my daughter. No, you're not taking her. Blah 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 blah. He like, okay, I'm about to go to the store. Yeah, my baby mama crazy. She got my kid over here tied up. I need for y'all to come over here and help her out, please.
Wow.
And then the brother, I think she was 11. I think the younger brother was like 9. He was throwing himself in front of some of the kicks and punches and whatever because he was kind of beat up too. He was trying to protect her, yeah. Wow. While she was getting beat. So the mama and her deranged
all
boyfriend
bad.
are in custody. It's a crazy world out there, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, it is.
Very.
It is. I had to stop my wife the other day because she threw a shoe at the dog. It's like, keep it up. You're going to get arrested.
Yeah. She doing hard time.
You better watch because they're trying to do a ban in some sort of background check in Connecticut to own a dog.
I heard
Yeah,
that.
them people going crazy. For pit bulls and, I think Rottweilers,
Yeah.
but
They call it a vicious dog.
yeah. I can get a gun first, but I can't get a dog.
Ain't
Really?
that something?
Really?
Oh,
Welcome to
man.
America.
Speaking
Welcome
of which,
to
when
America.
When we come back, I got to ask y'all about the bombings. We ain't talked about the
Okay.
Boston
Oh,
bombing.
No doubt.
Oh, man. Conspiracy theory number 1. Woo, brother number 1. Let's go.
I got one question on that. When we come back, I got the question for y'all.
All right, we'll be back.
We'll be
on
back
the-
at 10.
with the Hood Point on the Morning Show Central Radio Network.
Yeah, get the tune in that. Let's go.
Krispy Kreme dough boy, he ain't said nothing, ho. I don't need a watch, cause it's time to get money. Spencer in a better place with Pooh, Quaddy, Trav, and Shay. No matter how deep each day get black, I'm bending things.
I I know. Oh my God, I know what we're gonna do. Oh, it's so delicious, I can almost taste it.
If you're looking for the best sub shop in town, look no further. Hanini Subs, located at 7310 Lorraine Avenue, is the place for you. Stop in for a cold cut sub, cheeseburger and fries, wingdings and fries, and so much more. And almost taste Hanini Subs at 7310 Lorraine Avenue is open 24 hours a day. Check them out on Facebook, facebook.com/burrito crazy. And if you mention MSC Radio Network, you'll get $1 off your meal. It's all good at Hanini Subs. So damn good. The following message is for those with a credit score of 800 and below. Who wouldn't want better credit? Did you ever wonder how different life would be from just having a higher credit score? Are you tired of being turned down for any kind of loan or only offered high interest rates because your credit score is holding you prisoner? Life doesn't have to be that way anymore with access to TurnScore. By increasing your credit score only 50 to 100 points, it can potentially save you tens of thousands of dollars in interest over just a 5 to 10 year period. It can be the difference in getting approved for a personal loan, business loan, high limits on credit cards, a brand new car lease, or even a home mortgage. We see so many ads from companies that give us our credit score, but once we get our credit score, what are they going to do to actually repair your credit? Unfortunately, nothing. Until now, TurnScore is the first automated credit repair platform that is simple, safe, and secure. You'll be empowered right from the comfort of your own computer, so you can challenge and repair your credit report to ensure it's fair and accurate. TurnScore is specifically developed with you in mind. There's no more need for an attorney, credit repair companies, or credit counseling. More importantly, no more need for paying higher fees. TurnScore will help you get back on track and get the buying power you need. So whether you have bad credit, average credit, or even good credit, TurnScore is helping turn lives around one credit score at a time. Go to turnscore.com and enter the promo code MSC20 and get $20 off your purchase. That's TURNSCOR.com. TURNSCOR.com. Turnscore.com. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits. A 99.5% uptime guarantee and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
Okay, we got some breaking news from downtown Cleveland. We're going to kick to our on-the-scene reporter, Justin.
This is Justin from the MSC Radio Network. We are live downtown where we've had some reports of some recent zombie attacks. We got a witness here that states she knows what's happening.
Oh my God, the zombie was eating that man's face. But I got an awesome Mindless Clothing t-shirt.
Mindless Clothing. www.mindlessclothing.com.
Hey, local bands and unsigned artists. What if I told you there was a place in Cleveland where you can get your merch made and have it sold in one location? What if I said you could bring your CDs and tickets to upcoming shows to this location? And what if I said you could do live acoustic sets at this location? I bet you're thinking there's no such place in Cleveland. Guess what? You'd be wrong. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City, Cleveland, and tell him you need merch made and you want to sell it in his store. Now, how cool is that? You can tell your fans to come down and get your stuff, and I think he'd ship your products to your fans. And he's local. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City, Cleveland today. 216-622-0377. That's 216-622-0377.
Sometimes I love existing in left field. Get a clearer view of what you see, what you feel, what's real. I reel in emotions, never banking on the bait, so I wait and contemplate. Niggas fish on what they wish, conceptualize the lies between their eyes, jeopardizing, never realizing the disguise makes it clear to see what hides behind your eyes. Transparent view, so it's apparent you get a better view. Minus a few people who not equal, let them be the sequel to your feature. Put your feet up and relax, let them miss you. Never relapse on the tissue. The ones who are meant to be will never be an issue. The sun and the stars align day and night. We'll never know the reasons why seasons fly. Said the sun and the stars align day and night. Even Martians and aliens sometimes cry. Never be afraid to be who you are. And never be afraid to exist amongst the stars. Sometimes I wish I could skip time, if only for a second. I would steal seconds, slide home, ride on the waves and the frequencies frequently. Deep in the emotions I hold close, overdose on the pill that will heal. It does not exist. One day it will be revealed and we'll all live in bliss. But until then, let us be children of God. Let him do the work, never go berserk over things you cannot control. Let him hold your soul. Stop equating red flags to the green. Go for what it's worth. Know your worth, know your first. Never die of thirst, never get submerged in the search of another. Discover the love within. You cannot begin to release what you hold unfold. See the sun and the stars align day and night. Even Martians and aliens sometimes cry. Never be afraid to be who you are. And never be afraid to exist amongst the stars.
If you have a product or service, let people know about it. Get your message out there and advertise on MSC Radio Network. It's easier than you think, and the whole planet is listening. Find out how you can advertise. Email Chris at morningshowcentral.com. Heat 99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningshowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. Call the show toll free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on MorningshowCentral.com. User friendly and ready to serve. MorningshowCentral.com. Oh, great. Not another Farmville request. Check us out on Facebook at Facebook.com/MorningshowCentral. Denying one Farmville request at a time.
Real people, real thoughts, along with real conversation. Now tell me, where do you get that at? On the Hood Point. Every Saturday at 2 p.m. on the Morning Show Central Radio Network.
Who's Bazak? Hood Point.
The Hood Point. Yeah.
I thought you was about to bust into some bars.
Right. I'm waiting.
I'm like,
One day. One day. One day I'm going to come out of retirement.
what?
Yeah. One day I'm going to come out of retirement. I'll make me an EP.
They don't make EPs no more.
They should.
They should.
Some of these dudes, I don't want to hear.
They
12.
should.
I don't know what
I'm going to make me an EP.
Garbage some of these dudes put
I'm going to have about 6 songs.
6 songs. 6 hardcore.
The Return of the Diggler.
Triple X rated R. The only
Exactly.
CD to ever be banned
Before it came out.
for nudity.
Lyrical nudity.
And it's not even a video.
Right.
Lyrical nudity.
First single, Naked.
Boy, he just describes it too graphic. Oh, Lord.
Exactly.
Naked with the Diggler.
No. It's all going downhill now.
Just keep your day job.
Right. So, wait a minute. I forgot what we said we were going to talk about.
We're going to talk about the bombing.
You had
I
a
think.
question.
Yeah.
Bombing, you had a question.
Here's my question.
Okay.
Can anybody tell me why the second bomber is in critical condition?
I don't know.
They fucked him up.
Well, what did they do to him? Nobody said what they did. I mean, evidently they messed him up. He's on a breathing tube. He got to write out what went on. I just want to know between the time but from the time he ran over his brother trying to get away to the time they found him in the boat to now, what happened? That he got a breathing tube down his throat and he got to write down what happened.
I think it's from.
Well, they shot him in the neck.
Both. Oh, they shot him in the neck?
Yeah, they shot him in the neck.
Oh,
dude.
didn't know that.
But that was like at. Okay, all right.
Okay.
So, all right.
I didn't know he was that hurt. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought they just.
bleeding.
I mean, I thought
That's how he got caught because the guy that the house where the boat he was hiding in, he went outside and he saw blood on the side of his boat, and he lifted up the tarp and seen him in there.
Oh, okay.
And that's what he called the police, and they surrounded him.
Okay, I thought they just took him into custody. You know, they really don't release much. But
I read something this morning that they said they might be moving towards a landfill for some. Because of some clues or something?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Well.
And that's a shame.
My next question. How is his parents saying that they got set up?
Well, you know, it's a couple of those, you know, it's kind of like how 911 was. You know, when people came out about 911 was a hoax, you know. There are a lot more media outlets who are saying that this kind of fits that, you know.
Dave,
I'm just saying
they have footage of these two boys with backpacks,
and
they have people saying they seen these guys drop the backpacks.
But
they went to their apartment and found more bombs. So how did they get set up?
Well, they seem to think more because there was actually because before all of this happened or whatever, I did see the same thing that somebody was saying that there were a lot of what's those called sharpshooters, bombing squads, and all that kind of stuff was already there, already on site, and they're trying to connect a lot of things. A couple of Navy SEALs were there in their little.
Do you believe that?
And things. Oh, they got pictures and video.
You believe that? You believe that? Do you believe they were set up?
I don't know if I believe they were set up or whatever, but you know, like I say or whatever, I'm still trying to figure out how steel buildings burn down. But you know, that's just me.
I mean, I understand that. I just don't think. Look, I wish the parents.
Well, you know what?
Just...
I seen that movie Eagle Eye, and all I know is.
Oh, here we go.
When that brother left that brother came into his room, he was like, well, I'll be damn. Where did all these explosives come from? Is that a rocket launcher?
Well, did you hear the latest?
Oh, boy.
What's that? What's the latest?
I just love it, though. It makes me happy.
Where that mosque they're building in New York City, they found a piece of the landing gear from one of the planes in between the mosque and another building.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
So, is that something somebody missed? Or somebody was like, hey, man, I'm going to need for you to get the evidence locker.
All right, so here's the thing. When you're saying that you don't know how metal buildings can burn, well, you got to understand, though, that there's thousands upon thousands of gallons of diesel fuel that's leaking from that aircraft, and it gets at a higher temperature. And if it gets to a certain temperature, it's going to melt that steel. That's how that building came down.
I heard it was the other way around, that their flash point is too high. It evaporates faster. It doesn't like settle and burn longer. That's why the guy from MIT got in trouble.
I worked at at the airport where they had diesel fuel, Jet A, and if you ever see that stuff burn before, that stuff stays on for. You can throw water on it; it's still not going to go out. It takes a while for it. It has to burn itself out.
Yeah,
I still seem to have a problem with it just falling. I mean, they just fail. They didn't fall to the side.
And now you're thinking the kids that were caught with this bombing were set up?
Oh, no, I don't think they were set up. I'm just saying that, when people say there was a bomb squad already there, why was there a bomb squad already there?
But wouldn't you think that there'd be Navy SEALs or any part of
the Boston Marathon?
Yeah, of course there would be.
It's a huge event.
It's a huge event. They're going to have security. They're going to have anything they can possibly get. Homeland Security's going to be there, walking around, and of course they're going to catch these people with backpacks and stuff on them because they're part of the Homeland Security.
Hey, like I say, people like this. I like conspiracy.
Now I like conspiracy. I love conspiracy, but that ain't no conspiracy.
I like conspiracy.
Them dumb boys did it.
Yeah. They probably one of them.
And they need to, and the mom and daddy need to listen to the uncle because the uncle just went. He went off. It is disgrace to the country, the family.
Right. But but think about it there for a minute. The guy, the father, or the uncle, he's saying all this negative things about the kids because he lives in this country. He doesn't want to get his ass deported.
Exactly. Right. I thought that's the first thing I thought of when he started going on this rant. I'm like, man, you just don't want your butt to get put out of the country. That's why you're saying all that. Turn yourselves in. You're a disgrace to the family.
And the other thing is too is one of the guys that got hurt at the Boston Marathon woke up out of his coma or wherever he was in, and he said, "I know who the person is." And he gave the description of one of the bombers, and it was one of those kids.
Yes.
Oh, that's good news.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I felt for the one guy that woke up and he didn't have no legs and.
Yeah. There was some graphic scenes.
One of the girls that lost the legs is going to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She's going to be dancing with. Yeah, I don't know which one. But she's going.
I'll say it.
Don't say it. Don't say.
Female Tink.
Why did I knew he was going there? That's why I said stop.
No.
I was thinking it when he said. I was like, "Hey, prosthetics." I was like, "Hey, it's the female Tink."
Oh wait.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh my goodness,
man!
I've said worse. Trust me.
We know.
Right. Yeah, that whole bombing thing, man. And I was tripping off the other people that was like, I was looking at different blogs and people was mad like, man, I'm missing Young and the Restless. You got this crap all over TV.
But you know what's funny thing is like, at the end of the day, it was an event that happened, but I think the country as itself has just become so desensitized. I mean, we pulled together.
I agree there.
But as it was happening, you still have people that was like, oh, yeah, they got bombed. Whoop-de-doo. Next, hey, man, I'm at work. I'm trying to watch the program. You don't cut me off.
I'm trying to watch. What's my dude on I forgot what my dude on the Young and the Restless.
Victor Newman.
Is it Victor Newman?
Yeah. Victor Newman.
Has been on there for years, and they tried to kill him, and he still won't go away.
Hell, they've been on since radio.
Man.
Before they, you could see the actors. They was talking into a microphone.
They got rid of All My Children, and they brought it back to the internet.
Really?
Yeah, it's back on the internet now.
Yeah. Out of here.
Oh. It's on Hulu and Netflix.
I'm sure the guy in Light's probably sitting there like, son of a bitch. We could have kept going. We could have just went to the internet and cut costs.
Oh, man. Those are the shows. All My Children, Young and the Restless, General Hospital, Guiding Light.
I used to hate all those soap operas.
I still can't get the General Hospital thing. Luke and Laura are still around.
Yes, they are.
I'm like, come on,
serious?
Really? Yes, they are.
You bullshit.
No,
Luke and Laura.
I walked into my mother's house. He's
that
watching
was about
that crap.
like 30-something years ago,
and they're still on that show.
And they was on there before we was born.
They're in walkers now.
Oh no!
I can agree. But they getting paid though. They've been getting paid.
Luke and Laura.
Luke and Laura are still around. Yes,
they
are.
Both in geriatric chairs now, aren't they?
Man, there's some people, man. It just at some point just need to give it up, man. Just
Luke and Laura.
Luke, did you ever get your lines?
Huh?
Stupid.
You asked me, am I fine?
Oh my goodness.
You know, another person to me that needs to retire is Dick Goddard, man.
Oh God, please.
Oh man, they
How long
did
Dick Goddard been in? How long Dick Goddard been doing the weather?
50 years.
As long as I've been alive, I don't know if anybody else has been on Fox 8, Channel 8, whatever it is.
50 years.
It's been a while.
I mean, I
He
remember
started doing weather at the end of the World War
I remember
II.
as a kid, these were like the main people on the news. You had Dick Goddard was a stand
Yep.
as a person. My who's a family member, Leon Bibb, who still's
Leon
on
Bibb.
there. He was around.
Wilma.
Remember Wilma?
Wilma Smith.
What's my
Dorothy?
man? Dorothy.
Full-time.
Full time. Yeah.
Full-time.
Full-time, yeah.
Don Webster.
Yeah, he was on Channel 5.
Yeah.
And I can't think of this. There may be a couple more, but those people, everybody's gone. But this, except for Leon Bibb and Dick Goddard.
There's a certain
Right.
TV station here in Cleveland. I won't say the name, but half of their crew looks like Skeletor.
You stupid.
I'm gonna sit
I
there
know
and-
I'm not, because if you look at them, it's like the HD cameras don't do good for them.
No, it don't.
No,
it
it
doesn't do
doesn't.
good for everybody.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. But can we go back to standard, please?
Right.
Yeah, I hate HD.
Please take it back to standard.
Yeah,
More analog.
Yeah, some close-ups. You be like, whoa.
yeah. Like on ESPN, I'd be looking at. I knew Stuart Scott had the bad eye, but it's like a little. Come on, can we
Really
back up
see
a
it.
couple feet off my man a little bit?
He's still talking about the woolly bears, Dick Goddard.
Oh man.
And why? And you see now, the older you get, he's the only one that only does a 5-day forecast. Everybody else does like
The
7 to 10
7-day
day.
forecast.
Yeah, can't
7 and 10
barely
day.
remember past 3.
Woolly Bears. Let's help.
They throwing an extra
Protect
2
the pet
for
population.
Willie Bear Sunday.
And they celebrate. They're getting ready to have another Willie Bear. I saw that they
Right.
would get prepared for this year's.
Trying to tell you,
Man.
when he dies, there'll be Willie Bears probably for another 2 or 3 more years. That'll be it.
No, it'll live on forever.
Yeah,
Willie Bear.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna go on for years.
Man.
I remember in elementary school catching woolly bears. We went out somewhere and we caught some woolly bears.
Furry worms.
Right.
Furry worms. They were brown and orange. Willie Bears.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Hey man, you see my man Rick Ross is trying to. He mad at Reebok because they dropped him.
Man, just focus on look forward. We're gonna look forward and focus on the positives of moving
I brought
forward.
them a lot of money. How they gonna fire me like that?
Don't go back, Riz. Just
the
move
boss.
forward and move forward.
What did you hear? What Snoop Lion had to
Gave her
say?
some Molly.
No,
she didn't know it.
What Snoop Lion had to say?
He said it doesn't matter what he says on his album or what he says on his in his lyrics. It doesn't matter. If Reebok is going to be a sponsor for him, Reebok should be a sponsor for him. It doesn't matter what's in his albums.
That's true.
True.
That's true.
They knew what they were signing up for.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel.
I agree. He got the rawest deal on it because I've heard some worse verses.
Heard worse.
Far
Man.
worse.
Go grab one of them early Eminem albums.
Man, listen. What's his girlfriend named Kim?
Yeah.
Yes.
She was on the first Saw episodes before they made the
Man, right.
And does he really need the sponsor? Does he really need the sponsor?
No, not at all.
I mean,
But that's some good income coming in.
yeah, okay. Well, how's
rap.
But you don't hear when he goes up on stage, "Oh, this song's brought to you by Reeboks." You don't see that.
No, you don't.
You know.
Reebok Classics.
But he just need to move forward, try to make a positive out of it as best he can. He needs to start doing some visits to some women's shelters, some things like that, or whatever it needs to be, or whatever. Or just stay Rick Ross and just,
It just shows one thing and say the Lord giveth and taketh away.
yeah, but
Basically.
I don't know how much money they was taking. I mean, I'm assuming he making some money. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think it was a whole lot of money with Reeboks. I really don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Maybe some
they
free
don't really
shoes.
that big of a sponsor.
Right.
But it's cool though. Just move forward, Rick. Just
Free pair of shoes each month.
Right.
Oh, man.
It's probably costing him more to make the damn shoes and give him, because I'm sure he's got a big foot and a custom shoe size.
Right.
Oh,
Let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all a question real quick. What do y'all think of OKC's chances to get back to the finals now that Russell Westbrook is
thank you
out
very much for showing up.
indefinitely?
But I think that old crew from Texas might make it back.
That's a good question, man. Because you know what, I'm like Dave. As much as First off, it all depends on how long he's gonna be out. Now, if he pull a Ron Artest, or excuse me, Meta World Peace, and come back like tomorrow, okay, then they may still have a shot. But I don't even think they. Now it's like the Clippers or San Antonio.
Yeah.
And if you had to pick between San Antonio and the Clippers,
I'm picking the Clippers.
And
I'm picking
playing an 8 game for 7 games?
Because you know what? Because San Antonio, they do this. I think that's the reason why a lot of them sat. They talk about they had injuries because Pop tried to give them some rest
going into some rest during the season.
Because usually, like, what happens,
he knows he has an older squad.
They ball out toward the end of the season, and then they get in the playoffs, and then they get far, and then they get tired, and they can't keep up. And that's what I think Pop was doing. He was trying to give them as much rest as they could. And I just don't. I don't see them keeping up.
Think they got enough?
I don't think they got enough, man.
Clippers are deep.
There's about to be some changes in the NBA, man. Because there's some of these.
Like you think they're going to eliminate to get that first team bye?
No, I don't think that. No, I'm just talking about there's going to be some players that's like Boston is about to be done because I think KG, man. Oh my God, Boston looks so terrible.
Yes,
and they can't even use the excuse that they're getting old because New York is older than them.
Watching Boston is like watching an older fighter past his prime. Like, say, you remember back in the days, like when Muhammad Ali had fought Larry Holmes and everything.
Yeah.
And like when Larry Holmes fought Tyson or whoever.
Yeah.
That's how it's like looking at Boston now.
It's sad, man. They don't have nobody that can create a shot.
Right.
Garnett is done. And I mean, when he comes back, they really don't have nothing.
They're going to rebuild that
Why would
team.
I come back? Oh, he ain't playing next year, right?
Playing next year.
Okay, I'm about to say.
When he come back, I think Garnett might retire soon. The truth, Paul Pierce just don't look. Oh my God, he just looks sad out there, man, trying to keep up. It's sad, but I feel bad for these fellas, man, because that was the original.
Sad watching them.
It was the original big three, and Ray Allen saw the writing on the wall. I'm out of here.
Yeah. And it was crazy because when they played New York in Game 2, and they was up by about 8 or 9 on New York, and it was like you still sense like they cannot.
They can't beat them, right, man?
They can't beat the Knicks.
I'm sorry, but the geriatric wheelchair team can beat Boston right now.
Right, I agree with you. They sure can.
Right.
Huh? Oh,
he sure did. He sure did. He knew what was going on.
He knew what was up.
When they started playing Bradley, and he was gonna start, I'm out of here. I ain't coming back here to sit on the bench with this old decrepit team. I'm going out
you know they in trouble because I seen a Fab Melo sighting.
Right.
And I was like, wow, he actually on the roster?
Yes.
I said, damn.
Yeah, I would have left too, Ray. I can go down to South Beach and just stand on the outside and shoot threes all day.
But everybody who's 3-0 is basically who should be really 3-0.
Right.
Yeah. It's the Miami Heat Invitational.
San Antonio, Miami Heat. Who else is 3-0 out there?
Indiana about to be 3-0.
Indiana about to be 3-0. And who else is out there in the West 3-0? Clippers gave up one, didn't they?
Yeah, they 2-1.
That series gonna go 6 or 7.
San Antonio's 3-0. No, the Denver is 2-1 as
Denver's
well.
2-1.
Okay. Who won last night?
I think Denver. Wait a minute.
Denver did.
Denver
did.
Okay.
They won by 2.
Gotcha.
They pulled it out. They won. It was 110 to 108.
It was a good game. They boys
pulled it out.
balling.
110 to 108. Yeah, they pulled it out.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm positive because that was the thing I saw. Yep. So they seriously 2-1.
Well, hopefully these teams in these teams' miseries.
Yeah, because this first round is dismal.
It's all see who's going to play Miami.
I'm actually salty because I be wanting to watch the Indians because the first round is terrible.
Why?
The Indians ain't played in like 3 days.
Why are you watching the Indians?
The first round is terrible. It's like I already know.
Why are you watching the Indians?
Hey, we gonna say thank you for watching the Hood Point.
Yeah, so
if you're not watching the Indians of the first round, you can watch the Hood Point.
Right.
On the MSC
so check out if you're
network.
bored with the playoffs this week. Go on and check us out. We're on YouTube.
There's a whole bunch of episodes on there, and some clips, and some pictures.
Yes,
so check us
no
out.
doubt.
The Hood Point.
And before we go, don't forget to check out Hanini Subs, located at 7310 Lorraine Avenue, for the best subs in town. And while you're there, tell them MSC Radio Network sent you and get $1 off your meal.
$1.
Oh yeah.
100 pennies, 10 dimes, 4 quarters.
Yes.
20 nickels.
Yes.
And don't forget, Spence, when your show starts?
5th of May.
5th of May.
All
around
know, it's
the
a
world.
show called It's Spence.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Spencer will be making his MSC Network debut.
Yeah, somehow he's gonna transform this into his living room, like the ladies' man.
Can I have a segment on your show? I'm gonna baptize people on your show in the name of Jesus.
He already wants to move the desk and everything up there.
I know.
I just
He told me about that about 4 months ago.
I just want to be a fly on the wall.
I was like, that thing's bolted to the floor. It's not going nowhere.
Spence, you gonna have some naked women sitting up here on the thing?
I might find Quentin Groves for you. He could be your first guest. Today's segment: how to pick up a hoe.
It's gonna be Spence in a tutu.
Like, Quentin, how did the hell you get caught tricking?
All he did was when he came back to practice that next day, they just looked at him like,
damn.
I'm sure somebody was like, really, my nigga?
Really?
You
can't call nobody?
And it was probably a white person.
Right.
And it was like, you know what? We're going to let him slide on that one.
Right.
Yeah, really, my nigga? And that's the hood point for this week.
No doubt.
Like I said, I've said worse.
Check us out next week. We got our man, my good friend Roosevelt Goodman coming in next week to talk real estate.
Yes.
So looking
there's
forward
a lot
to
of
that.
houses in EC that you can own for a reasonable good price.
That's right.
Yes.
He already told me he knows of ways that you can get a house without having a down payment, and he will discuss that.
Get paid.
Yes.
Exactimundo.
And we out. Holla at your boy.
Holla at your boy.
Till next week. See ya.
Oh, shout out to Sean C.
Yes,
Yeah,
we didn't
Sean
even say
C.
Sean
Damn.
C.
Sorry, Sean. It took us 62 minutes to get you in there, but
Shout out to Sean C. He'll be back next week.
Yes.
Nigga come about the beauty. In front of the music that he loves to do that one thing. Sip